Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, like you can tell from the title, is going to be a top 50 under 500 rupees. That's a lot. Like top 5, top 10 is a whole different league on its own, but this is a top 50 under 500 video. Basically, I'm going to talk to you about every single category under the sun. Face washes, toners, moisturizers, sunscreens, makeup, body wash, body lotion, everything. We have total top 50 products, clearly, like you can tell, and there was obviously more, so hopefully someday we can do like a part 2 of this video where I will not repeat the same products, and someday down the line this is going to become a series. I'll probably update these videos like every 6 months, maybe 1 year, because of course it's not going to be easy to find like 50 products under 500 rupees which are actually good, which I can sit here and recommend to you guys. But without any further ado, we should dive right into this video because I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm going to try to talk as like quickly as possible and still mention all the points, and I will also be having timestamps like based on categories. So we'll start with face wash, that's going to be the first one, then toners, moisturizer, sunscreen, then I think we have body wash after sunscreen. Do we? Yeah, body wash, body lotion, and then we're gonna have makeup, which is the last category. So yes, without any further ado, let's jump into it. Let's get started, and we're gonna start with face wash first. I have about 6 to 7 different face washes to speak about, which are all under 500 rupees, and I'm going to leave the photos of everything on the screen because I probably don't have every single thing in my collection at this point of time. And I'm also going to leave the prices along with the photo, so that way you know. And let's jump into it. The first face wash that I have to mention in this category, they're both so it's basically actually 2 products if you go to see the DeTan face washes, and my personal 2 favorites are the barrier repair face wash, the blue one, and the watermelon glow face wash, which is the pink one. Now the barrier repair face wash would be great if you like a gel based face wash, but you don't want something that's like gonna strip your skin basically. So if you have normal skin, dry skin, I think the barrier repair one would be better. And also if you have a weak skin barrier, then yes, of course the barrier repair one would be a great option, but it's still going to be a gel based cleanser. So that's something I want you to know and keep it in mind. If you're not looking for a gel cleanser but you have dry skin, I have other recommendations for you. The watermelon face wash, I think, is a great one if you have oily skin, you don't mind fragrance in your cleanser, and you want a gel based face wash. I think this is the best one. I also love the consistency and texture of these, and how they go on the skin, how they wash my face, and how my face feels squeaky clean after. And they're again so affordable. They are not just under 500 rupees, I'm pretty sure they're under 300 rupees. So it's a great price point and something that I can highly recommend to you. In fact, I have been recommending this product for a few years now. Moving on, next, another great affordable face wash is the Aqualogica DeTan face wash. Now this one has AHAs. I don't think it's the strongest AHA cleanser that we have out there in the market, but it's still a pretty great one. So I would recommend this, and this one also has a scent to it which is not my favorite, but I like the gel consistency. It's a little bit more like a jelly versus the DeTan one, which is the gel. And it's great to use as a double cleanse in the evening after your makeup remover, if that's how you typically do your evening skincare routine. The fourth one is actually a 2-in-1 makeup remover plus face wash. It's the Foxtale Daily Duet Hydrating Cleanser. Now this one, the only con is probably if you go very close to your eyes, it can sting your eyes, but it's just mind-blowing to me how this one removes your makeup. It also works as a face wash because it's literally going to wash off your face. So it feels like just a regular face wash. It's got a little bit of a sticky tackiness to it, which is a little bit weird, not the most satisfying. But in this particular product, the satisfying part is that it seems like any regular face wash, but it removes all of your makeup. It doesn't have an oily, balmy kind of consistency or anything. So I don't know what magic they've put in here that actually helps you to remove like all of your makeup and everything, but it just does. And it also washes off like a face wash, so you won't have to do like a double cleanse. It's basically a double cleanse in one product. So that is what I absolutely love about this one, and considering how affordable it is, and it's a 2-in-1 product, like it just can't get better than this. Moving on, next, another very simple hydrating face wash that I really like. It's also a gel cleanser, So again, if you're looking for something that's not going to strip and dry out your skin, but you like a gel cleanser, and this one I want to say it doesn't have a scent, or maybe it has a very very mild scent, so you can't really pick up on it. It's the Earth Rhythm Hydrating Face Wash. Now I specifically love the blue one, which is the clear packaging, and the face wash is the blue color liquid. I'm not a very big fan of the green one, or even I think they have another one which is like a creamy face wash, which I haven't tried, so I can't speak about that one. But this specific variant I would highly recommend if you're looking for a nice affordable, again, not gonna strip your skin, still a gel cleanser kind of a face wash. And then our last face wash, before we move on to a different kind of a cleanser, our last face wash, and this is probably the most different among all of them, because it is a very very good cleanser, specifically only for dry skin people. I'm speaking about the Minimalist Oat Cleanser. Now this one did not get a lot of great reviews in terms of the ranking part, because I ranked it like one of my least favorites, and that is because I don't think it's great in the summer for someone like me who has normal oily skin right now. But if you have dry skin, if you have sensitive skin, if you're looking for a cleanser that's not gonna strip your skin but still gonna cleanse, this one is so nice, lightweight, gentle. Literally doesn't even feel like you're actually washing your face. It feels like you're putting some sort of toner or essence on your face. That's how gentle the Minimalist Oat Cleanser is. Comes in a pump, also very affordable, and it's got like a jelly like consistency again, but it's not stripping or drying on your skin at all. In fact, your face is going to feel very very soft and moisturized even after you wash your face. So if you have dry skin, I really wanted to add in this recommendation for you guys, because I know I don't have the skin type to use something like this right now, but I know a lot of other people might have dry skin and might be looking for a good cleanser for that specific purpose. Now the last product, it's not a face wash, it's actually a makeup remover, and this is one that I spoke for a long time about, and I had so many empties also of this product a few months, maybe like a year or so ago. I'm speaking about the Deconstruct Skincare Soothing Cleansing Balm. Now this is very affordable, but I have to tell you, it comes in a very tiny size. So if you're someone who wears your makeup every single day, you're going to go through this very very quickly. So for those people I wouldn't recommend it, but if you plan to travel, or for someone who travels very often, I feel like because it's this size, it's very convenient to travel with. Or if you want to just specifically buy this for a trip that is upcoming, I would recommend it for that. Apart from that, I love the texture, love the consistency, love how easily it removes my makeup and just emulsifies everything, and then you're just going with a face wash and every bit of makeup is off your face. My only caveat is that you get less product, so even though it's affordable, it's not like the best value per se for an every single day basis. But apart from that, great product nevertheless, and I had to recommend it in case you are looking for something like this, like a travel based makeup remover, or something that is more handy versus like having a big jar of a cleansing balm, which is probably going to be more economical but not very easy to travel with, if that makes sense. Let's move on next to toners. Now for toners, I just have two toners. Both of them are AHA toners. Both of them are affordable and under 500 rupees. And both of them are pretty similar to each other. So you don't have to get both. You can just get one or the other based on which brand you prefer. So I have the Minimalist 8% Glycolic Acid Toner, which is probably the first affordable toner out there in the Indian market, coming from an Indian brand, under 500 rupees. And again, a lot of people really love the Minimalist. So if you are someone who loves the Minimalist, would highly recommend you to try out this AHA toner. It's going to be amazing for your skin in terms of texture, breakouts, just helping your skin exfoliate in general. And later on, Dermaco basically came out with like the same product in a different packaging, slightly different packaging I would say, which does the same thing, similar price point. The only thing is with Dermaco, you can probably buy during a buy one get one offer and get a better deal, versus Minimalist does not do those good of offers. So you can decide which brand you want to buy from. In my opinion, both of them are the same, but because I can get Dermaco at a better deal, I think I'll just go ahead with repurchasing that. And I currently have it in my collection. I use it a couple of times a week. It's an amazing product. Highly recommend both of these. let's move on next to our moisturizer category. Now for moisturizers, again, I have quite a few. The first one is actually a Nykaa Skinrx product, and I don't really like a lot of the Nykaa Skinrx products, but this specific moisturizer, which is the vitamin C moisturizer, and they have two different variants. They have the airless pumps and then they have the tubs, and in that also they have two different types. Like one is more focused on oily skin, other one is focused on dry skin. Now I like the one that's focused on dry skin, which is the normal to dry skin variant tub packaging of the vitamin C moisturizer. I'll leave a photo, of course, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this one is a nice creamy moisturizer. At the same time, it's very lightweight, so you can actually use it in the daytime. When I was using it, I would use it like my one-step serum plus moisturizer, and then just put a sunscreen on top of my face. And if you're looking for a very super minimal routine, if you're someone who's not super duper into skincare and has an elaborate skincare routine, you just want like some simple basic products, I think you can buy this moisturizer with a sunscreen and you'll be good. Like just two products does it for you. Of course, the vitamin C is going to give you the antioxidant benefits, and just add in a sunscreen. Like what else do you need even? So yes, perfect, very very simple minimal products for a minimalistic skincare routine. And then of course we have a lot of great recommendations for people who have oily skin. In terms of moisturizers, I think most of my recommendations are focused towards people who have oily skin, but I do have few recommendations for dry skin, so stay tuned for that as well. Now Dr. Sheths has 4 different moisturizers in their oil-free moisturizer line. There is the Ceramide and vitamin C one, there is the Kesar and Kojic acid, Gulab and Glycolic, and Cica and Ceramide. Now the first 3 which I spoke about, so Ceramide and vitamin C, Kesar and Kojic acid, and Gulab and Glycolic acid. These 3 are basically the same with different kind of active ingredients in them. So depending on which active ingredient you want to add into your routine, you can choose which moisturizer you want to buy. The texture and consistency of all these 3 are basically the same in my personal opinion, so there is not too much of a difference basis of that. The only one that is slightly different is the Cica and Ceramide one, which is a little bit more, I feel like, geared towards people who have normalish skin or maybe a slightly combination skin, who are looking for a little bit more occlusiveness in their oil-free moisturizer. So that one is slightly different from the others. Then we also have the Dermaco Propylene oil-free moisturizer, which is basically just like all of these, but it comes in a more economical size and packaging. So even though it's under 500 rupees, you're getting a bigger size and you're getting a better value in that sense. So that's also something that you need to consider. And I feel like the texture and consistency is very very similar to the Dr. Sheths ones. So you can really decide which one you want, which brand you are preferring, and what is the economics that you're looking at. Like of course, if you're buying the Dermaco one, you'll get more product, and it's going to be a better price in terms of the value basically. Then we have some moisturizers for dry skin people. So don't think I forgot about you guys, I absolutely did not. My favorite moisturizer ever has to be in this list for sure. I'm speaking about the DeTan Ceramides and Hyaluronic Acid Skin Barrier Repair Plus Face Cream. This is a great moisturizer for me personally, as someone who has normal combination skin all year round, including the winters, for night time specifically. And then if you are someone who has dry skin, you can actually use this both morning and night, which is amazing. And this is probably something that I constantly have in rotation, something that I always have like multiple backups of, and it's truly an amazing product. I have spoken about it in length, so I'm not going to go too much in detail, but no matter what your skin type is, this one will work for you for sure. And in case for some reason it does not suit you, I actually am doing a video, shameless plug, I think before or after this one, I'm not sure, but I'm basically sharing with you 5 alternatives for this specific moisturizer in that video. So you can go there and find more recommendations in basically if this one doesn't work. But let's move on next and talk about 2 more moisturizers which I also feel would be great for dry skin. Now if the DeTan one does not work for you, you can also try out the Dermaco Urea or what is it, 4% deep Urea moisturizing cream, something like that. It is basically, I would say, pretty much the same, similar price point, similar quantities. So again, if the Dot & Key one doesn't work for you, try out the Dermaco and see if that one works. I would not say the ingredients is like bit by bit the same. I'll actually not compare the ingredients on these two, but I can tell you that in terms of texture, consistency, the way they feel, the way they look on the skin, they are quite similar to each other. So yes, check out the Dermaco one in case you love the Dot & Key, or in case you don't love the Dot & Key one. Regardless, you can still try it out. And then my last moisturizer is going to be the AcMist moisturizer. Now this I feel like is one of the most unique ones, which I have not seen a product like this before. It's got a gelish consistency, but it's also a cream, so I feel like it's the perfect consistency for people who have normal skin, combination skin. I feel like for dry skin also it would work great as a daytime moisturizer, and then I want to actually use this in the night time and see how it fares, and if it is moisturizing enough or not. Like, do I wake up the next morning and my skin is feeling dry, or is it feeling okay, that kind of a thing. But it is again a great product. You can probably find the best price on this on Amazon, so I'm going to list the MRP, which I know is under 500 rupees, but if you want an even better deal, check it out on Amazon. And you know, the price on Amazon basically fluctuates, so try to get the best deal that you possibly can wherever you can. But yes, I wanted to quickly mention that. Now unfortunately we don't have a lot of serums to talk about, but because I don't know why, for some reason the serums I love, which I would actually want to recommend, none of them are under 500 rupees, so clearly does not work for this video. But I have two products, two, or is it three? Actually three, because we have like the same product in different formats. So these actually work as like, they work in the serum step in your skincare routine, and I'm speaking about the Dr. Sheths and the Dermaco Kojic acid products. So Dr. Sheths has their Kesar and Kojic acid pigmentation correction cream, and then Dermaco has the Kojic acid 2% cream and the Kojic acid 3% I think gel. So these are three products. They're basically one and the same. I have done a video, I'm pretty sure, comparing these three. Like, it's like a this or that kind of a video where I tell you how they differ from each other in terms of the texture and consistency. So very quickly to break it down for you, the Kojic acid gel from Dermaco is like the most lightweight gel like product. Then in the middle is the Dr. Sheths Kesar and Kojic acid product, which is not too creamy but also not too gel like. And then the Kojic acid cream from Dermaco is probably the most moisturizing out of the three. So depending on your skin type, you can choose which one would be the best for you. I think the Kojic acid gel would be best for oily skin people. The Dr. Sheths one, I want to say, would work for everyone. And then the Kojic acid cream would be great if you have dry skin. So that is how I would kind of classify and categorize the three. But again, you can decide based on your preferences which brand you want to buy from, etc. So yes, those are the only three serum kind of products that I could talk about in this video, because they do fall under 500 rupees. And of course, after the discounts and all, so it's a whole different you know, deal altogether. But I'm talking about MRPs over here. So yes, moving on, next let's talk about sunscreens. Again, I have a lot of sunscreens to talk about, so let's jump into it. First of all, I'm going to start with my, like, this is probably the product that has gotten a lot of subscribers for me. Let me know down below if any of you have actually started following me because of this reel. So not reel, sorry, we're on YouTube, because of this shorts. So the Dr. Sheths Ceramide and Vitamin C sunscreen got me like over 1 lakh views. Like, that shorts basically got over 1 lakh views, and I know a lot of you actually discovered me through that video and have now subscribed to my channel. So yes, if you are here because of that, then leave it down below in the comments. I would love to know how many of you have sticked around even after watching that. So anyways, coming back to the product, this is, in my opinion personally, the best sunscreen for people who have dry skin, hands down. Because even though it's a little creamy in the consistency, it is not something that is super duper like heavy, greasy. I feel like a lot of sunscreens are geared towards people who have dry skin, don't work for other skin types, even if you have combination skin. In fact, A lot of people out there on that shorts itself have commented and said that even though they have oily skin, the sunscreen works for them, which was very, very surprising to me. At the same time, it's very, very amazing. They also have this ad which, if you watch YouTube videos, would probably pop up on your feed as well, and you might have watched it, where this sunscreen is marketed as a product which it's like a one-step routine. Like, it's got the vitamin C, so it's going to serve as your serum step, and because it's more of a thicker consistency in a sunscreen, it's going to work as your moisturizer as well as your sunscreen. So it's like a one-step product. That's how they market it, and I actually do agree with that marketing. So I'm going to tell you, it would actually work as a one-step routine for you. Again, like I said earlier, if you are someone who wants a very minimalistic skincare routine, one product is going to do it for you. Absolutely 100% hands down. I don't know if the 80-gram pack is under 500 rupees, but I know for sure that the 50-gram pack is under 500 rupees. So that's amazing. And we spent too much time talking about this one product, so let's jump into the other sunscreens. We also have the Haldi and Hyaluronic Acid sunscreen from Dr. Sheths. This is more of a lighter consistency, so I feel like all skin types this would work for. If you have dry skin, then pair a nice moisturizer underneath. If you have oily skin, you can probably also use this as a one-step product in your skincare routine. We also cannot forget about the Dermaco sunscreens, which are super duper popular. We have the 1% hyaluronic acid sunscreen gel, which is like a cult favorite. I'm pretty sure like everyone has used it and tried it out at this point. And there are also a lot of other sunscreens which I'm going to talk about, which I would say are kind of similar to this one, so that will also give you some context basically. But we also have the Ceramide Radiance Aqua Gel sunscreen, which is kind of like the same as the 1% hyaluronic acid, but it's got the goodness of the vitamin C and the niacinamide. And I also want to say this one is just a tad bit lighter than the 1% hyaluronic acid gel sunscreen. So if you have oily skin, again, you might probably like the Ceramide more, and I'm really happy that it's got the goodness of the vitamin C and niacinamide in it. We also have the Hyaluronic Hydrating sunscreen from Dermaco, right? For some reason I feel like sometimes I'm mixing up Dr. Sheths and Dermaco, but yes, the Hyaluronic Hydrating sunscreen is probably the most affordable. This one can leave, I feel like, a little bit of a white cast, not even a white cast I would say, but it can like sometimes look a little bit more streaky or patchy depending on what is the skincare that you're blending underneath. So this is one that I don't wear like on no makeup days, but if I know I'm going to put makeup on top, I will wear this underneath, and it also doesn't clash with my makeup. Like with certain sunscreens I feel like my makeup will cake up on top, but with this one it does not cake up on top, so it goes really well underneath makeup, which is something I really like about the Hyaluronic Hydrating sunscreen. We also have the Fix Derma sunscreen. Now the only one that is under 500 rupees is the SPF 30, which is not like my favorite that I would recommend. But if you are someone who has oily skin and you want a nice like silicone primer kind of a sunscreen that is again not going to leave any kind of white cast and not going to feel creamy on your skin, in fact it's a very nice like gel like consistency, highly recommend the Fix Derma SPF 30 sunscreen. We also have another great recommendation for people who have oily skin, and this is actually my personal favorite sunscreen for like summer and oily skin, etc. I'm speaking about the Deconstruct skincare gel sunscreen. It's their lightweight gel sunscreen. They do have two other variants that they launched later on, which I haven't tried personally, so I can't speak about those, but I feel like those didn't end up being as successful as this one, which is the OG and which is probably the best like mattifying gel sunscreen. Does not leave any kind of white cast, gives a beautiful porcelain like smooth finish on your skin. So highly recommend the Deconstruct skincare sunscreen for people who have oily skin, specifically in the summertime. Then moving on, next we have some Aqualogica sunscreens. So again, like I told you earlier, there are similar sunscreens to the Dermaco hyaluronic acid one, and I will say the Aqualogica Glow Plus Dewy sunscreen is very similar, but for some reason it's a little bit more affordable, which makes it even better in that sense. And we also have the DeTan sunscreen from Aqualogica, which I feel like some reason that became more popular than this one, and a lot of people said it's the best Aqualogica sunscreen, and I would absolutely agree with that statement. So yes, we have those. And then the last sunscreen, which is also probably a very, very unique one. This is the Aqualogica Glow Plus 3-in-1 Delicious Dream Cream is what the name of this is. So basically it's like similar to, I would say, the Dot & Key, not Dot & Key, I'm sorry, wow, I'm really losing my words, Dr. Sheths Ceramide and Vitamin C sunscreen, which is like a vitamin C moisturizer plus sunscreen kind of a product. So Aqualogica came out with that kind of a product, very similar, but this one is with fragrance, so that can be a little bit off-putting, but I actually like the fact that it's got an airless pump packaging, so that way you have like minimal amount of wastage. Of course you should still cut open your tubes and make sure you've used every last bit of product, but I really like the packaging of this one, and I like the actual product also. But yes, it does have the fragrance, which can be a little bit bothersome. Apart from that, I love everything else about this product. It's really amazing one. I recently used it up and definitely had to recommend that also as another alternative and option for this video. Now let's move on to our body wash, body lotions, like those kind of products. So okay, I'm back after an offline short break. I just needed to drink some water and move my legs because मेरे पैर पूरे सुन्न हो गए थे. But anyways, let's move on to our body wash, body lotion and makeup categories for this video. Starting with first, we have none other than the Plum body washes, and there are multiple variants that I want to talk about. One that I don't personally use anymore because I used it so much that I kind of got bored of the scent. It's the Hawaiian Rumba one, and currently I'm obsessed with the same brand, same product but different variant, the cherry one. I think it's called Driving Me Cherry. I did forget the name, but yes, it's the Driving Me Cherry scent. I recently emptied 2 of those, and I am on the lookout to try out more variants from Plum. So in case you have a favorite variant, let me know down below in the comment section. I think I would check out Trippin' Mimosas next because I've used some travel sizes of those and they do seem pretty cool as well. So I'm going to try it out. But those are 2 of my favorite body washes from Plum. Then we also have the Nykaa Love Notes shower gel, and it's in the fragrance Love Notes. Okay, so it's Nykaa Love Struck shower gel in the variant Love Notes. Now this is one that I don't use very, very often, and it is like basically a shower gel that's got a perfume scent to it. So maybe for special occasions, if you're layering all the products like the shower gel, the body lotion and the perfume, it's going to be great to layer them together. And it is a really, really nice scent. Absolutely love it. So that is another recommendation too, in case you're looking for a special occasion shower gel that is not super expensive either. Then we also have one more shower gel that I absolutely love, and if you didn't know this about me, I love drinking pina coladas, and I also love pina colada scents in my fragrances or like, you know, like bath and body products, etc. So when I discovered the Find Your Happy Place Pina Colada shower gel, I absolutely fell in love with it. I've even repurchased it a couple of times. I have like 2 backups in my shower. That being said, I'm a little scared whether this one is discontinued or not. I'm not completely sure, but I can't find it on Nykaa at this point of time. So hopefully by the time this video goes live, it will be back in stock, and if it is, I'll make sure to leave it down below, like linked down below. And I also forgot to mention this earlier in the video, but a lot of the links which I'm going to share down below in the description box are all affiliate links, because Nykaa is now a part of the affiliate link platform which I use. There is wish links, so if you do plan to buy any of the products that I mentioned in today's video, it would mean the absolute world to me if you use my affiliate links to buy those, because I will make a small portion of money out of it, which is of course going to like be put back into my beauty purchases. That is going to of course be featured here on my channel, so it would support me a lot, and it would mean a lot if you do that. But even if you don't wish to do that, it's completely fine. Without like keeping that aside, now let's move on next and talk about another body wash brand that I absolutely love, and this is probably the one that I've repurchased the most over the years. I don't know if I've repurchased Hawaiian Rumba by Plum more, or I have repurchased the St. Ives body washes more. Now they do have a couple of different sizes. Some of the sizes might be above 500 rupees, but if you're buying the medium size and the small size, that would be under 500 rupees. So keep that in mind. I think the biggest size is the only one that is like 650 rupees or something, but that one also you can definitely find for under 500 rupees if you buy it on offer. So yes, I absolutely love all of these body washes, and I would say like all of them are gel based body washes. So if you have super duper dry skin and you want a more creamy body wash, then I don't have recommendations. But all of these brands and like different products that I talk about in the body wash category are all they have like great variants. They're all really amazing shower gels that are going to clean your body really well, smell good in the shower. The scent won't last like all day or even for a couple of hours, but it's just about the nice scent in the shower when you are taking a bath, and they're all going to clean you very well, not going to strip your skin, not going to dry you out or anything. So that is absolutely amazing about all of them. Now let's quickly talk about some body lotions. Firstly, we have the Plum Body Lovin' body lotions again, and I have the Hawaiian Rumba Kulara gel body lotion. This is again like a smaller size one, so it's not the most economical one, not the best value, but it really smells very nice. And if you're trying out the shower gel of the same variant, then it would make sense to pair it with the body lotion and just love and enjoy the scent. We also have the Vanilla Caramello body lotion, which is a more newer one that has gotten very popular by Plum, and it is a great one. Smells actually very similar to the Sol de Janeiro Sol Cheirosa 62, I think, like the OG, basically the boom boom cream scent. So now we have a great affordable alternative for the Sol de Janeiro body butter by the House of Plum. So definitely check it out if you want to. And again, this one also, if you buy the smaller size, I think it the one that's available on Nykaa, that is under 500 rupees. If you're buying the big one, I am not sure what the price of that one is. It might be about 500 rupees, but at least you can try out the small one, and if you like the scent, then you can go ahead and buy the big one. We also have, again, like I mentioned earlier, the Nykaa Love Struck body lotions, and the variant I have tried out, the one which I currently have, is the Love Notes one. Then the last body lotion which I want to share with you, it's actually a retinol body lotion. So I'm very happy to see that an active ingredient based body lotion is still priced at under 500 rupees, and this one is the most beautiful smelling and I don't know if it's an artificial scent or if it's a natural scent. I would assume it's a natural scent because Chemist at Play does have a lot of fragrance free products, but it's the most amazing scent. Like, even if it has perfumes, the scent is so amazing, so nice and comforting. And usually I use this like in the night time after I shower, and it just feels so nice, so luxurious. After taking a shower, when you do your skincare and you put this body lotion on, it's just gonna feel so amazing. And of course, it's gonna do great things for your skin because it's got the retinol in there. So yes, highly recommended. Absolutely love this one. Now, last but not the least, we have some makeup to speak about, so let's jump into that. First of all, we have an eyebrow pencil. This is also from Plum. It's the I Swear By eyebrow definer from Plum. It's what I currently have in my eyebrows right now. It's like a, not a triangular pencil, it's like a thin pencil basically, which you can just quickly draw on your eyebrows. Now I have, I would say, pretty full eyebrows, so there is not much that I need to do. I just need to make sure that I am putting a little bit of color in there, because when you do the rest of your makeup, you also want to make sure that your eyebrows kind of go with it and they're not completely bare, because then it would look off basically. So yes, this is one that actually lasts me a long time, like I would say easily a year or so. I don't fly through these at all, so that way I'm getting an absolutely amazing bang for my buck. And like I said, again, it's under 500 rupees, so I'm pretty sorted on my eyebrows because I have this eyebrow pencil. It does come in a grey color and a brown color. I wish they had more colors, but I use the grey color and it works perfectly fine. You can see it, it's in my eyebrows right now. We also have the Plum Matte in Heaven liquid lipsticks. Now these I could literally sit here all day and speak about like and absolutely rave about them because it's the most beautiful formula, which is I would say a little bit more on the thin side. It's not like a moussey one, but it just dries down so beautifully on your lips. It's not streaky, not patchy, very pigmented, beautiful colors, very very long lasting, does not transfer. So it's just the best liquid lipstick out there in the market, and I feel like this product actually deserves more hype because I've not seen a lot of people really talk about it a lot. So yes, highly recommend the Plum Matte in Heaven liquid lipstick. We also have the Nykaa All Day Matte liquid lipstick, another amazing liquid lipstick out there. This has a more slimmer packaging. The applicator is something you might have to get used to a little bit initially because it's very long. It can sometimes feel a little bit flimsy, but this one also has some beautiful colors, very pigmented, not drying, but I feel like it's not as comfortable as the Plum, but still a great formula regardless. Very very affordable, and it has some beautiful colors out there. So definitely you can go ahead and head to a Nykaa store basically, because there you'll be able to swatch all the colors and pick up the best color for yourself. We also have the Miss Claire Matte Power Lip Colors. Now I have one of the shades right now on my lips. This is the shade number 08, and it is, again, this one I would say the formula is a little bit more moussey, and I feel like from color to color you might find a little bit of like differences in the formula. Like for example, this one does not wear the best on me, I would say, especially after eating and drinking. But I have some other shades, like I have 02 and 06. Those wear so much better on my lips, last a long time, and even after eating and drinking it doesn't go away at all. So there is a little bit of inconsistencies from shade to shade, but if you find a shade that you love that wears really beautiful on you, it is an amazing formula, very affordable. So I would highly recommend the Miss Claire liquid lipsticks as well. And then last but not the least, we have the Love Earth liquid lipsticks. Now this is probably the only one which the MRP of is about 500 rupees, but you never have to pay full price for it because it's always available on either 45%, 50% or 55% off on Nykaa. So that's the only reason I'm taking the liberty of mentioning it in today's video, even though it's not technically under 500 rupees, but you can always pay less than 500 rupees for this formula. It has some absolutely beautiful shades. I think there are over 20 shades, and what I love about the Love Earth line in terms of like the different shades they have is that it's a very very versatile line. They have nudes, they have pinks, they have reds, they have like some gray, purplish, like cool tone shades as well. The color selection that they have is beautiful and very very diverse, and absolutely love this formula. Again, it dries down very very well on your lips, so it's going to be super duper long lasting and wear very well on your face. Now the last non-liquid lipstick product that I have to talk about is, it's actually a bullet lipstick, and while I don't love and I don't wear liquid bullet lipsticks a lot, the reason I wanted to mention it is because I know that some people might actually prefer to have a bullet lipstick over liquid lipstick. That's why I wanted to mention that the Maybelline Creamy Matte Bullet Lipsticks are an OG. They have been around for a long time. They have, again, a very versatile, diverse shade range. So you will definitely find a shade in the line that you like. And if you want a more comfortable lipstick and you don't care whether it's long lasting or not, you should definitely check out the Maybelline Bullet Lipsticks. Now last but not the least, we have 3 products and then you and I can be out of here. We have 2 blushes. We have the Essence blushes, which are great matte blushes, again very very affordable, and my favorite one is, I think, the shade Befitting. I think so. I want to say it's the shade Befitting. Again, I will link it down below. It's a beautiful everyday nude blush that I can literally wear all day every day, would go with all makeup looks, and it's going to be just that perfect staple blush in your collection. We also have the Faces Canada blushes, and this one comes in like the cardboard packaging. Basically, again, very very affordable, and this one I have not like seen the diversity in the shade range, but they do have some more bolder shades. They are still matte, which I really really love and appreciate, but if you want some more bolder, brighter, deeper colors, and still want to stick to an affordable price point in terms of blushes, then definitely check out the Faces blushes. I really appreciate that it's an Indian brand that's coming out with such affordable products and still very good quality. That being said, I'm not sure about the shade range, like if they have some staple like matte, like nudish colors and blushes. I think they have more bolder shades, so if you're looking for bolder shades, then check out Faces. If you're looking for nudes, then check out Essence. And the last product, this is kind of a miscellaneous category. I didn't know where to put it, so I'm saving it for the last. And that is my favorite roll-on deodorant, which comes from the house of Chemist at Play. It's a very popular product, and it's one that I feel like everyone out there has probably tried out, because the sales on that product is absolutely insane. My favorite variant which I have from them is the peach variant, but I also like the unscented variant sometimes I feel like the scent might clash. Like for example, I won't wear the peach scent like in the winters or something, so that's when I would go for the unscented variant, and it keeps me like odor free all day. And I actually feel like the AHAs in there have helped with my underarm pigmentation as well, so absolutely love that fact. And I would highly recommend this underarm roll-on deodorant. If you are looking for a product in this specific category, I would say this one is the best out of everything else that is out there. So yes, that was it for the video. I am glad this video is not an hour long. 40 minutes I feel like is still not too bad, because we spoke about 50 products in today's video. So yes, I hope that you found something that you love. If you love any of these products, let me know down below in the comment section. And if you plan to purchase anything or buy anything from this video, like after watching this video, basically if you're planning to do some shopping for yourself, let me know that down below as well. I'm definitely losing my voice, so yes, I need to go take like a nice break for my throat so that I can continue filming more videos today. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and like I mentioned already, everything is going to be listed and linked down below in the comment section, in the description box, so definitely check it out in case you're interested. But that's going to be it for the video. Let me know down below if you want me to work on a part 2 video, and that will possibly come out in the next 6 to 9 months. So yes, if you're waiting and excited for that video, also let me know down below in the comment section. But I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.